Hey guys, back again, and today guys you join me on Test Drive Solar Crap, and it's living up to its name guys, it really is. But before we get into all that guys, I hope everyone had an awesome Christmas. Hopefully you all got what you wanted, you know, if you're an adult, whether you're a kid, doesn't matter your age. It's all about having fun, it's all about family time, it's all about just enjoying your own company and everyone else's as well, you know. It doesn't matter if you've got a family of 1,000 or a family of just you on your own, you know. You have a good time, that's what it's about, that's what I say, guys. Always take the time. So, we are going to do some gameplay on Solar Crap, guys. So, before getting into it, guys, I will say, you know me, guys, I hate online-only games, right? So I'm not even going to try going on about the online-only part about the game, but I am going to obviously brush on a few things. But before doing that, guys, I want to say, I have never had a game that has had so many problems, guys. So, before talking about the problems, though, let's get to where I am today and how I got here, guys. So, I ended up getting a gift card for PlayStation, guys, where, you know, you could scratch it off and basically get some wallet money, you know what I mean, guys? And there's nothing I really wanted. You know me, I'm a physical gamer, guys. I don't play anything rather than physical unless I really have to. So, you know, I made the obsession for Forza Horizon because I knew I would plumb literally hours upon hours upon hours into the game. So it wasn't a no-brainer for me to get it, guys. But with this game, I wasn't going to get it. Now, I was looking on the store, guys, and, you know, there's a lot of games on there, but there's a lot that I've already got or just DLC. So I thought, you know, I might get some DLC for some of my games. Then I saw this. Test Drive Solar Crown, guys. Gold edition for $14.99. And, well, I thought, okay, that's a no-brainer, you know. I got 25 quid. Use it, get that. So, I got it, guys. And from the minute I got it, I've had nothing but problems, guys. Nothing but problems. So, firstly, guys, I am very, very cautious of what you can do in the game, because everything I've done in the game causes it to crash. I have never had a game crash as many times as this game has in my life, guys. And I'm talking, it crashes triple the amount of WWE 2K20, guys. And we all know how many times that thing would bug out and crash. I can't believe it. And the thing that really bugs me the most is the game's over a year old. The game came out last September, guys. So it's a year and change. It's like a year and 3 or 4 months. And it just constantly fucking bugs out. I'll give you an example, guys. When I first started the game, you start off on a really small island. You'd be introduced, you know, they tell you what to do in prestige, blah, 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 right? You know, the digital stick. Then, there's 2 races. And I did the 2 races. And then I spent what I can only describe, guys, as an hour driving around the same small-ass fucking island. I thought, how the fuck do you get off this island? Did my research, guys, to find out, actually, there's supposed to be a cutscene here, and there's supposed to be a helipad that shows up, and then you leave there and meet the rest of it, so on and so forth, guys. Basically, my gamer took a shit, and I couldn't fucking progress. So, I then had to go and do what can only be described as the Wizard of Oz fucking checklist, guys. I had to go on forum pages, and people were saying, oh, yeah, that's fine. All you need to do is just reset the game and go back in and redo the first race. So, I quit the game, I went back in, and I did the first race. Nothing. Did it again and again and again. Then I uninstalled it and reinstalled it. Still did nothing. Then I deleted my save data. Started again. Didn't fix it. Did it again, didn't fix it. Long story short, guys, I had to delete my data 5 times to get to where I'm at now. And you think thereon, from that point on, it's smooth sailing, guys. No, it's not. The game just keeps throwing error code, error code, error code. By now, I should be like level 50, guys. But I'm not. I'm level 20, nearly 21. And the reason that is because when it throws an error code, the game doesn't save automatically after every race, or maybe it does and it just doesn't know which part is what, it gets confused. So you throw the error code up, you send it to PlayStation, and then obviously, you know, you go back into the game and hoping you ain't got corrupt files and shit. But for me, guys, it would drop off like 2 levels every time. So I'd make like level 5, get the corrupting, go back, level 3. Like, alright, fair enough, do more races, level 5, and again, and again, and again, guys. So I really don't know. Another thing, the AI in this game is like Captain Crack Sparrow, literally, right? They do not understand nothing. Like, you try and do the car deliveries, and the car will just ram you up the arse or just, like, turn into you randomly. Like, what the fuck? Here I am driving what can only be described as a Ferrari, like Miss Daisy, so I don't even scratch it, so I get the most amount of money when I get to the other end, to get smashed into the side by a red taxi doing just what the fuck it wants to do. It's the most random thing ever, guys. It really, really is. But anyway, we're going to try and do some gameplay anyway. Sorry that it's a long intro, but, you know, it is what it is. But as you can see, we've got 3 million credits. You might think, fucking hell, he's rich. Nope, trust me. The cars in this game cost an arm and a leg. And the reason I bought the game, guys, is curiosity, basically, guys. I understand the saying now, curiosity kills the cat, right? Because curiosity killed all the buzz that I was missing out on this game, guys. I should have just stuck to what I said and not bothered. Because, yeah, there is no curiosity with this. Got to turn voice chat off because it can fuck up the game. Don't know why, but it just does. There's a random player. Fucking hell. That's the first player I've seen, guys, yeah, in, I don't know, 24, 25 hours of playing this game. So, yeah. As you see, we've got the, I think these are part of the gold edition cars, whatnot. I've got a couple of cars as well, but the cars are expensive as fuck, guys, literally. There is some pluses to the game, but it's more negatives, unfortunately. It's weighing up the pluses. I mean, I'm going to touch on it, guys. The online-only feature for this game was not needed. It really was not needed. And oh, God. I can say it till I'm blue in the face, guys. You know where I stand. I just will never understand why people don't see my point. I mean, even people that don't mind online-only games are now starting to complain about them, guys. So, you know, I think we're going in the right direction. I did hear some news about the PlayStation 6, whether or not it's true or not at the moment. It is like skipping stones in water, right? Everyone's got their opinion. Everyone's got their opinions of what it's going to look like, what it's not going to look like. No one will officially know until Sony actually shows it, guys. But if the news I read is true, that would be fucking awesome. And that is, they have said that the PlayStation 6 will be able from day one to play PlayStation 3, 4, 5, and obviously 6 games off the disc on day one. Now, if that's true, that's sold it for me, guys. I'll be buying it then, because that's pretty cool to be able to play my PS3 in one place, 4, 5, and 6 in one place. I don't mind that, guys. But also, I do worry, you know, that they could then start, you know, we need to get rid of this slop. This slop of these online-only games, guys. We really need to get our heads together and start letting these people know, because the option of both, a game that you can play your way as well as go online, even if the game requires the internet, they want it to be based around online play. At least give us people that like to buy the physical disc a AI mode, even if it's not great. The cars are crap in this, guys. The cars just go where they want. They crash on their own. They just stop. They do all sorts of random shit, guys. It's hilarious. But I don't mind that. What I can't look past is the online requirements, because this game just tanks. It tanks, guys. And there's no one hardly playing it. I haven't seen anybody. And you think the game's just a little over a year old, and I've got it for 15 quid, guys. And it's the gold edition. What does that say? I've had glitches where there's green shit. I don't even know how to tell you this, guys. Basically, like, you look at the screen like that, and like the sky red's blue, that'll just turn green. And then it starts following you. And your whole screen turns green, and the only way to stop it is to pause the game and unpause the game, and then it goes away. But then if you look behind you again like this to see where it was, it comes back and does it again. It's the most random fucking thing ever. It really, really is. And the reason I'm not playing and doing it, guys, is because if this game does get an error code, and the game just stops abruptly, guys, just know that's why. I'm not doing it again and again and again. I do want to say, though, guys, yeah, this is the only gameplay I will be putting out for the rest of this year. This is my last gameplay of 2025. Stay tuned to 2026, guys. We have got a backburn and a half. I am so fucking looking forward to getting through a lot of these games. Now, I want to explain this right here, right now, guys. These will not all be brand new games. These will not all be the latest games. I've got games that I still want to buy and play, guys, like Expeditions 33. I haven't even owned that game yet. I can't wait to pick that up and play that. That's going to happen next year. We got games that I'm looking forward to playing, such as the Fast and Furious stuff like that, guys. My channel's all about games that interest me. I love my cheap, budget, ditty, and fun games. You're going to see a lot of them, guys, next year. Hopefully you guys look forward to that and something, you know, different than that lot. And like I said, I'll say it now, guys. Hopefully you all have a massive and enjoyable New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, guys. I mean, you know, Christmas Day for me and the wife was amazing. We got really cool gifts from everybody, guys. We had all sorts of stuff, and you know, stuff I didn't expect to get. You know, a really, really good time. I got some games from my mum and dad. You know, no matter how old you get, you still get. I still get games from mum and dad. It's really awesome. I got games from other family members. I got really unique stuff. I won't shout out their names. They know who they are. We consider them family like they do us. They got us some really cool bits. I got it. If no one knows what it is, basically Pennywise as a head that goes on the wall, guys, and it lights up. Now that's fucking dope. Can't wait to put that on the wall. Just so much stuff, guys. I got too much to name. I mean, I got stuff to name, but the wife got me. I got some, you know, I got the preliminaries, you know, I got the link set, guys. But I'm not bold about that. I like links. I think smelling nice is good, guys. Personally, I really do enjoy aftershaves and the links and that lot. I did get obviously the Africa, but I got a new one this year, guys. Sunset. Really enjoyed it. Like I said, random video, guys. Trust me, go with the flow. It's easier. But anyway, let's start driving around. You can see what I'm talking about. The graphics is not too bad, guys. I've got no problem with the graphics. I will say, though, that it does not feel like Test Drive, unfortunately. That's the main reason that I will say it, guys. I had FOMO. Fear of missing out, guys, you know. I mean, because I lived on Test Drive Unlimited 2, guys, and I'm not even joking. I loved that game. I put way too many hours on that game. That game's ahead of its time then, you know. I mean, the original one didn't come out for PlayStation. It was only on an Xbox 360 on PlayStation 2, obviously. But we didn't get the Xbox 360 version on PS3. So, you know, the first one to come out on PlayStation for me was Test Drive Unlimited 2, and I really enjoyed that. I've been brought up with the Test Drive series, you know, Test Drive 6, Test Drive 4, Test Drive 4x4, all of them, guys, but Test Drive Unlimited hit different. It was an open world, Need for Speed, but without modifying your cars. It was all about being luxury, you know, like what it's like to be in the elite and this, that, and the other. It was different, and it was good, a lot of fun. Also, you know, you got the indicators to work, you got the, you know, the windscreen wipers, wind your windows down, do the sunroof, all that little bits and bobs. That just made the game just stand out that little bit more. So I was expecting that with this. Obviously, you know, guys, when I found out that it required the internet at all times, there's nothing you can do single player, nothing offline, I boycotted the game. But like I said, it just sort of all lined up at once. I got given a £25 gift card for the PlayStation. Most games on there are not that bloody priced. This was there at that price. I haven't played it, it's new. So I thought, you know what? Fuck it, it's free to me because the £25 gift card was a gift, so why not? I'll get it, right? I got it, and disappointment, guys. Disappointment. Like I said, I'm not disappointed by the graphics. I'm not disappointed in the sounds of the cars. I'm just disappointed in the way overall it runs. I've had nothing but problems, guys. Today, so far, not bad. We're not had a problem yet, but we're only going slow. I'm not clicking on things. Just when I notice when you're doing stuff like trying to do races, that will absolutely take a dump. You can't race. The whole game's based on racing to level up, but don't do it, guys. The minute you do like 2 or 3 races, or even one sometimes, it will be like error code. So I'm going to get as much gameplay as I can, guys, without actually ruining or fearing of the preliminary error code, guys. Why is there a certain niche, like right there where the needle should sit, like that? When you go past it, there's a gap in the white circle. Like, why is that there? I don't know. Stuff like that is stupid, guys. But I just want to know, like, why it's there. Is that where you meant to, like, is that a sweet spot? Is it like right there where you're meant to sit? Pretty cool, actually, how you can keep speed. The taxi missions where you pick up women, men, whatnot, take them to their fucking location, that's a bit tedious still. They want you to turn on the radio, do this, do that, wind down the windows, don't go too fast, get her home quickly, but don't go too fast, don't go through red lights, don't do this. It's like, gah! But like, if we get to a roundabout, guys, you'll see what I mean by the AI. I mean, that's my fault there, I did that, but we find a roundabout, because the AI in this game don't know how to use them. It happens more in Ibiza, guys. Obviously, this map was the first map they, was intended for the game. So they got this one a little bit more on point. But Ibiza, the roundabout system, the AI don't know what it's doing, and it starts off like over here, and then as it starts going around, it'll do this. It'll just stop like this on the roundabout, and then like start going again, and it's like, what the fuck are you doing? But you know, it is what it is, guys. So you get a decent speed on this game. I mean, like now, it feels like you're doing like 200 miles an hour. And look down, you're doing 150. So people said that the speed weren't great in the game. I actually kind of feel like they've actually got the speed a little bit better in this than most games actually do, guys. Because I mean, like, does this feel like 70? Probably not. Not really feel like 70. But when it gets about that 140, 150 mark, you know, like now, it does actually feel like you're going really, really fast, and you're not. So pretty cool that they've done that. We have got road cars on the road as well. As you can see here, we've got an Aberth or a Fiat 500, whichever one it is, but that's the Aberth version. Some reason though, if you want to buy that car in this game, it's over 75,000. One is 695,000 for a special edition. Like, what the fuck? Who's buying that? But like, it's going to take ages to get cars, guys, because they have got them locked under a progression level, which I am not mad at, guys, right? I'll tell you why I'm not mad at that. I kind of feel like it's better when you see someone drive past in a Ferrari knowing that they earned it. You know, they played, they started off at the bottom and worked their way up, rather than just going, oh, I just did a few skids around some corners, got the money and I could buy the car I wanted straight away. Because, like, look, guys, I've got 3 million right now and I can afford a Lamborghini, but I can't drive one because I'm not level 30 odd or 40 odd yet, what they want you to be. That's great, I don't mind that. I like the progression. What I don't like about this game is it punishes you for playing it. Like, literally, you feel like you're moving forward, but you're going backwards, because when the error code comes up, it's not like, you're in the middle of a race, don't worry, you've only got to start that race again. No. It'll be like, sorry, we got a little bit confused, and we didn't actually save the last 3 or 4 races you've done, so you've gone back 2 levels or something. It's, like, really weird. Also, I've noticed I don't level up. Like, my ratings don't go up on Ibiza for some reason. I don't know if that's a glitch or what, but it just doesn't. I get money on Ibiza, but my actual level don't go up. I've got to be on Tokyo or Hong Kong or wherever this is to actually get the level to go up. So yeah, I don't know what that is. Whatever, right? We'll deal with it. But yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know. Like I said, right, you know me, guys. I'm always a fair person. I'm not one of these people that will buy a game just to shit on it, right? I did not buy this game, guys, knowing I wouldn't like it because of the online, right? We all know about that. But I basically didn't sit there going, right, I'm going to buy this game, right? And then I'm going to make a video on how shit it is. No, I generally thought I would have a good time with it. And I can't say I have so far, guys. Hopefully I will be able to break through that, you know, initial fuck-ups and stuff, and it will become a good game. But at the moment, no, I've had nothing but problems left, right and centre with the game, and it's really put a bad taste in my mouth with it. I don't like driving this car, guys. The car I really started to enjoy driving was the Porsche that I originally bought, which cost nearly 600,000 for a low-end Porsche, guys. It's not an up-in-the-year one. It's a really, you know, an old car, 1987 I think it is. But I really like it, and I've been having fun driving around in that. I did also get the balls in a biscuit tin. That's what we used to call them, guys. Citroen 2CV. Like, ollie, ollie, tits in a trolley, balls in a biscuit tin. And, yeah. So, yeah, that's the Citroen 2CV. I got a trophy for driving that 30 miles, which should have been done with ease, but wasn't, because every, like, so many miles, I'd find something to collect, to try and collect it, and throw up an error code, guys. I even ended the gameplay on this yesterday, guys, on an error code. Literally, it went off. I thought, I cannot be bothered. And I just fucking gave up with it. But, like I said, this year, guys, well, I say this year, we're still in 2025. Next year, I should say, I want to really try and make the gameplays better. I'm going to do the best I could do, guys. People do still have to understand that I am disabled. So, everything I do, I'm limited anyway. And I am also my worst enemy, because I will think, that's not good enough, that's shit, that's fucking shit, not putting that up, blah, 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 sort of thing, guys. And You have to understand that the flow I've got going right now, I don't have that energy 24/7, guys. I can't do it. And if I feel like I'm drowsy or I'm droning on or I'm not getting to the point, or I have what I call my memory blanks, guys, where I'm like, just go quiet. I go quiet. I don't know what to say. I'm completely like just lost. Then I don't upload them gameplays, guys. You know, that's the trouble. People don't understand. I must record about 500 different videos, guys, and maybe one, if you're lucky, will go up. And if people think, fucking hell, this fucking gameplay he's put up is shit, you should see the other ones I didn't put up. I'm no expert at this, guys. It started off as a hobby. It's always going to be a hobby for me. I don't try and make it anything more than that. I'm not good under stress, guys. I'm really not. I'm useless with stress. Makes my illness a lot worse. So basically what these are and what these videos should be and always should have been, and I should have explained it better, is it's just my hobby, guys. This is what I enjoy. This is what helps my mental health. Playing games and giving my opinions on it. I mean, I didn't really want to do that at some point. I didn't. I just wanted to play games and enjoy it. But some people ask a lot of questions about, you know, like, what's the game like, this, that, and the other. So I thought, well, I will do my utmost best to try and explain it. Now, you have to understand, guys, my opinion on this game is my opinion. I don't want to sway people to go out and buy this game. And I don't want to dissuade people from not buying the game. I just wanted people to understand that it's my opinion, right? This is from somebody that bought it, not from somebody that got given a code, or his best friend is a fucking Winnie the Pooh fucking chocolate teapot that works at the company that's stirring honey and eating shit. You know what I mean? You don't get what I'm saying, guys? This is just a generic person's, disabled person actually, opinion of something he bought and what he thinks of it. That's all it is. And, you know, like I said, I'm not disappointed by the graphics or the sounds or anything like that, guys. I'm actually having a good time with it like that. It's just, I can't also say, it's a contradiction here, guys. I can't also say I've had a good time with it, because I'm forever more than anything on the loading screen than I am playing it. I think I'm forever, you know, I think if you drive around like this, maybe, I'll say maybe you won't get an error code, but, you know, I see things and I'm like, oh, I want to collect that, and then I try and collect it and error code, and then oh, do that and error code, and it's like, you can't progress. And when you do progress, you've got to, like, it's like trying to defuse a fucking bomb, I guess. It's like, you know, is it going to give an error code? Am I going to lose my level? Save that time, that's alright. It's like that. You're forever on the edge of your seat, like, that's one way of playing the game, I suppose. I mean, you could get that sort of reaction, you know, if you had someone come in the dark saying, I'm going to turn your PlayStation off, I'm going to unplug it, and they're like, shit, you know, but that is not the way you want to be playing, guys. The trouble is, right, and I said this before and I'll say it again, I think why this game does not feel nothing like Test Drive is it was Atari's game, and obviously they lost their licensing for it. I don't know if they went bankrupt or what, because they're still bringing out Atari licensed stuff now, so I am so confused to why they dropped the license of Test Drive. Someone out there will know why, and they'll put me correct at the bottom, something they'll tell you, and then obviously we'll all be educated on why Atari dropped the name of Test Drive. But see, Nacon, they're a good company. I ain't got nothing bad to say about them. I just wish that they and Ubisoft and places like that would get out of this online only market. Understand that an option of doing both is always going to be the option best. You're going to sell more copies of the game in the long run, because the pre-owned market is going to buy it because they're going to be able to afford it. The brand new players are going to come on, they're going to think, you know, this. And if there is a few problems with the game online, you know, you've got a few little bit of a niggle here and there, you know, this ain't working, that ain't working. It doesn't matter, because you can still go and play offline and enjoy. And I'm just realised this is a round, like, giant roundabout, and I don't even know which exit I should take, where I don't want to go back on myself. I think that's where I entered, wasn't it, here? So we'll keep going round and get off somewhere else. I see this pretty smooth. I mean, I'm not sliding out. I've got it on the, look up here, I've got it on a harder difficulty, guys, so I've got no ABS and traction control. So if I brake, it'll just slide like that. But I said, overall, guys, it's not a bad game in the sense of graphics, sound and all that. I just don't like the way they do these online only games. don't see a market for it, and there's no place in my collection for these style of games. I just don't like them, guys. I feel like it's like you find something super unique, it's your life's work, and you ain't even got a picture to show for it at the end of it, you know what I mean? Like, if you saw something amazing, I don't know, if an alien landed on a beach, guys, and said hello to you, the first thing you're going to do is grab your phone and be like, I'm going to get a bloody picture of this. And what is that, guys? You've caught the memory right there and then. You know, if you're getting married on your wedding day, you're going to have photographers there, videographers, this, that, and the other, right? And why? Why are you bothering? Because you'll turn around and go, I want to document the moment. I want this memory for the rest of my life. You want to get married once, blah, blah, blah. Well, that's what it should be. But you get my point, right? So, the happiest day of your life, you want to capture it. Understand that's the same feeling I have with things I buy. I think if you're buying something, a video game, a movie, a CD, when you spend all that hard-earned money on something, it should be yours. You should have something to show for paying for it. Something that, you know, you're supporting this artist, this company, and you want something. You don't want a borrowed, rented game. If they're going to make it online only, then it should be free to play. It should be 100% free to play. Because you're not getting nothing. That could be taken away anytime they like. And I don't agree with that, guys. I do not think that is a great market, ever. I mean, everything else in life that's ever come out or changed for some rhyme or reason, you know, like VHSs went to DVD, I could see why. You know, even as a kid, when we'd get videos, sometimes they were a bit stretched or they didn't work or the video player would chew them up. Whereas a DVD, you could pause it there and then. You could skip a scene. You could, you know, and they lasted forever. If you looked after them, they looked after themselves pretty much, you know what I mean? But making everything digital and still trying to charge more, if not the same, but more prices. I mean, just go on the store, guys. You can get games on there like UFC 4. I can get that now, $6.99, $5.99 or whatever it is in fucking shops, second hand. But you go on the store, they want 60 quid for it. I'm back here, guys. How the fuck have I done that? I'm not even paying attention. I'm going to take a different route altogether and see what happens. Unless they must have a fucking thing, a homing pigeon, guys, to that fucking hotel, I think. No clue. But, you know, I was just saying, I feel like when you pay for something, you, the consumer, should get something. I mean, like, even when these are online-only games, right, and they make these online-only games, and they're like, oh, it's going to be that way, player versus player, 1,000 players versus 1,000 players, right? They don't understand. Even if it is 1,000 versus 1,000, it still takes you, the individual, the one person, alone, go out and buy the game. So I don't understand why that one person doesn't have something on the disc that he's at least got to play. I understand, right, the game, right, you made it. The game is, you want 1,000 people to fight 1,000 people, blah, blah, blah. But why can't you give us something on the disc for people that's actually buying it? Why can't we have an AI mode where we can just go play? Maybe you don't level up. Maybe this, when you're in the offline mode, everything's already unlocked to you. You just go and have some fun. That's what a game's about. Going back to this, guys, right? This was meant to be fun. It was nothing but stressful as fuck. I had to sign up to Nacon and do this, that, and the other. And then on top of all that, I've had nothing but error codes. I want to change my car, guys. I'm going to go to the garage here and do it. Now, hopefully, we don't get an error code. That was on me, that one, but yeah. I would like to drive me Porsche. So now this is pretty cool, as you can see, right? You hold to change the car. You can obviously repair the car and stuff, but we want to change. So you can see I've got a few cars. This Jag sounds absolutely dope, by the way, guys. Let me just quickly get it out because we can go back in and get the car I want. I just want to show you the sound of this. This is nuts. This is how a car should sound. Like, that is just dope. Hopefully it's loud enough, guys. Obviously, I had to turn a lot of the sounds down to actually hear myself think, but... Sounds dope as shit. All right, let's get the Porsche out because that's the car I want to drive. It's an older one, which we might be able to see in a moment. Here it is, the old Porsche. And there's your old Ollie, tits to the tolly, balls of the biscuit tin. But we're going for the Porsche. Don't know, I just like driving it. It's cool. I remember seeing this car first ever myself when I watched Bill and Ted, guys. The one where the robots killed them and obviously they nicked the car and they got it coming in. That was just dope. So I believe it was Bill and Ted 2. Bogus Journey. What a throwback that was. By the way, guys, speaking of Christmas, we and the wife did watch some movies, as we do. We watched The New Naked Gun. Hilarious, guys. I absolutely enjoyed that film. It was really, really funny. And really enjoyed it. Watched the new Jurassic Park. I really enjoyed it. I still think it's really up there. I'd give it a 9 out of 10 personally for myself. But out of all the Jurassic Park films, that wasn't my favourite one, if you know what I mean. Like, the dinosaur at the end just looked really, really funny. But there was a lot of action in it, and I really still enjoyed the film. But, like, I wouldn't have said it's better than Dominion or any other ones. I'd probably put it in last place out of the films. But overall, I still really, really enjoyed the film. I'm gonna fucking sneeze, guys. Holy fuck! Woo! I blew my last brain cell out, guys. Holy shit! I'll do it again. No, it's gone. I hate that, guys, but he got to sneeze. He keeps sneezing. Fucking annoying. But like I said, this game's good when it's good, but when it's bad, it ain't even bad, guys. It's fucking horrendous. It's horrible. It's the worst thing you'd ever play when it's bad. I mean, I got so frustrated, guys, with the constant crashing and stuff. So far, we're being alright. We're quite lucky. In the sense of it hasn't given me an error code. Obviously, you guys will know if it does, because the gameplay will end abruptly. There's so much I want to do in the game, guys, I just don't dare do it, because like I said, that's when it mainly crashes, when you're doing races, or you go around collecting like the little icons, like you see there on the map. I'll just show you guys. I'll show you where one is, because there's one I haven't collected and I've just seen it. I'm not going to collect it, because I can't go through there yet, hang on. Go down a one-way street, why not? Fuck it. We're not meant to go this way, but we don't give a shit. Back to you too, bitch. So I'm not going to go back down that way because it's going to be in here. So in here somewhere there is an icon of something I could collect, and I'll show you when I find it. There's one, guys. So if I drive into that will collect it. I'm not going to do it because it's stuff like that makes the game crash. So it's almost like the live server and your save data doesn't line up to, like, he's collected something, and it's like it has a giant, like, fucking brain fart or something and doesn't know what to do, so it just throws up an error code. So I'm not going to collect it, and then that way we can get a little bit more gameplay out of it, guys, and still be talking and whatnot. By the way, you have got better camera angles as well, guys, so I'll just show you those. So inside's a little bit dull. But what I do like is you've got the full 900 rotation of the wheel, guys. And if you do notice what I do, if you go slow enough like this, you can see that the wheel is actually, what's the word in here? Deformed a little bit. You know what I mean? Because when you turn a wheel, the wheels turn, and obviously the steering rack to the wheel moves, and the wheel in, you know, symmetrically circle and stuff, guys. So you get what I mean. So that's pretty cool to see. There is obviously nice interior to the cars. I don't know why I've got my hand on the handbrake and a bloody clue. But, you know, overall, they did a pretty good job with that. You have got your normal stuff, guys. Put the hazard lights on. We have the sounds. Really cool. Something else I really thought was cool was when you put the windshield wipers on. Or windscreen wipers, how you want to probably call it. And there's no rain, it actually does drag. So listen to this. as it doesn't do it now. I don't know why, but we've got Windows. So pretty cool. All that, obviously you could do your roof, your spoiler and all stuff like that when you got that on the cars and whatnot. But yeah, but I like this camera angle, the close to the dashboard. I kind of like this one. It's a really cool look, especially if you're on a steering wheel and that a lot. Obviously I'm on a controller. Maybe something to look into maybe next year or the year after, guys. We'll see how things go. But yeah, overall, guys, pretty cool on the camera angle, so I got no problems with that. So like I said, going back to what I was saying, right, I don't just buy a game to shit on it, guys, right? That's the difference. A lot of people will buy a game, no one is crap, no one is bad, just to make content on it. And I don't agree with that, guys. I really don't, because that's bad. That's bad. It's like, it's bad etiquette on yourself, really, to do that, because you got, it's like, it's been a bully, guys, going out of your way to piss on someone's. That's the thing I'm on about, guys. That's the ripping. Check this out. So as you can see, my whole screen's gone green for nothing. And look, it's green. Green, 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 green. No reason whatsoever. Nothing here should make this do this. And no, I can reverse. My screen's still green. And it'll follow me everywhere I go now. It just happens, and I don't know what it is, right? It's a glitch in the game. And now, again, guys, think what I'm saying. This game is a year and 3 or 4 months old, and this glitch is still in the game. To get rid of it, I find pause the game and unpause it. And it's gone. Just like that. It can come back. It might come back. But, yeah. So, back to what I was saying, guys. So, yeah, like I said, right, I don't buy a game just to shit on it, right? I don't think I'm not going to like this game at all. I'm going to buy it just so I can be like, look how shit this is, guys. Look how bad it is, because I'm just not that person, guys. I'm not. I hate people that bully. I don't like people that's nasty for the sake of being nasty just because it's fun to chime in and shit on something, right? No, 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 no. I've never been that way, and I'm never going to be that way, guys, right? Everything's got problems, but I always feel like anything can be ironed out. With this game, I just kind of feel like they tried to change the full course of the game. I mean, Test Drive Unlimited 1 and Test Drive Unlimited 2, though they was based around a lot of people using online features to play the game could be played 100% offline. And someone tried to correct me on that, guys, and said that Test Drive Unlimited 2 was not offline. It was fully online. You can't play it now. And he reckons he's got it, and he can't play it. Well, I said to him, if you wait long enough, on the screen, it'll throw up a can't connect to the internet or something. It'll say can't join the lobby. When you press X, it then lets you join the normal game, and then you can play the game. When I get my capture card out and everything again, and I'm doing the PlayStation 3 games, guys, I will show people this on TDU2 that you can play the game 100% offline, no internet required. You can still play the game, you can still play through the story, you can still beat Tess for her pink fucking Shelby GT500 with all the fucking kiss marks on it. You can still beat the I forgot their name now, the brothers, the boys, and get their army coloured Hummer. Is it a Hummer, guys, or is it the Volkswagen? I forgot, but basically you get that, and then, you know, so on and so forth, guys. And then at the end, when you beat the whole game, you still get the GT 500, the V8 version of the Aerial Atom, guys. So all the game is there to be played on your own. The only things you can't do is go to the casino, because it's not there, because it's online only. You can't obviously drive any of the online vehicles, so you can't drive the Bugatti Veyron Special Chrome and Blue, or the Super Sport, or any of the motorbikes, in fact, because they're all downloadable content, and that does not work. But the game itself, as it came in 2011, works fine. Just all the add-ons they added don't. So, you know, knowing that, I don't know why they tried to change the formula of this. If this would have had an offline mode where you had the story, because I mean, everything I've been doing in the game, guys, even when it's crashing, I'm doing on my own. I've not got anyone joining me. I don't want people to join me on here, you know, I've just been having fun with it. Well, I say don't no one to join me. What I mean by that, guys, is, you know, I'm not just finding randoms, basically. If some of you guys bought the game and was like, do you want to play tonight? I was like, yeah, of course, let's do it. But I'm just saying, what I mean is, I don't want to go in a lobby with random people I don't know and just try and play the campaign or whatever. Like you do have to with Call of Duty. If Dork's not on or the wife's not on and that lot, you know, I have to play the game with random people. And don't get me wrong, I don't mind that. But with my illnesses stuff, guys, and my social phobias and that lot, it's not fun for me because I don't get to talk to these people because my anxiety and social phobias come out. So I'm the idiot that sits in his own private party on his own anyway, but I prefer playing games, you know, my way, basically. Here's the rain, guys. The physics on the inside is not, as you can see, there's no rain actually on the window, I'll say. As you can see, there's no... The game that got the rain physics right, guys, was Drive Club. Oh my god. I don't think we're ever going to see that driving physics of the rain in any other game. Whoever did the rain physics in Drive Club, they need to bring them on board all the other racing games. They really, really do. And that would be awesome. But like I said, guys, going back to this video wasn't for me to make it and come on and tear it apart, guys, and say, you know, I mean, yeah, I started off with a bit of banter calling it, you know, Test Drive Solar crap, and it lives up to its name. And the reason it did is because I've had nothing but problems. But the game itself, the core, what it is, the physics, the gameplay, it's actually pretty good. As you can see here, guys, you feel like you're going fast when you're not. Cars don't sound too bad. It's not like there's not a lot of traffic on the road. There's a fair amount, as you can see. The AI's a bit shit, but that, I don't even care about that, guys. I can overlook that on any game. A game's meant to be there to have fun with. You're not meant to be there playing realism. If you want realism, get out in the real fucking world. That's like when people play some simulators and they're like, how's it a simulator? Or they call them race sims, and then they go, but it's not really a race sim, is it? It's arcade. There's no such thing as a real race sim. You want real? Get in a car. Because as long as you're playing a video game, no matter if it's £1 billion or a pound, it's a game. Nothing you play, nothing that someone makes, they can put real photos in the game, and it's still not going to be a simulator or real, because it's a game. And this is where I think people need to understand the difference between a video game and reality. Because obviously, when you're in a car in real life, you're never going to get that feeling in a game. It doesn't matter what game you play. BeamNG even. And I think BeamNG is a lot of fun, you know, especially for physics. But again, you know, Assetto Corsa with all the mods you can think of, still is not going to ever feel Gran Turismo. Still doesn't feel. And then until people separate the difference between video game and, you know, reality of real life, they're not going to understand that it's a bit of fun. Just have some fun with it. It's got things in these games that we don't have in other games that makes it unique. That's what the difference is. That's the words, guys. Unique. And we found a roundabout. Now, this is what I'm talking about, guys. Watch how these AI use this roundabout. Right, look, he's braking. Where's he going? He didn't even know where he was going. He's now changed his mind. He's going this way. Where's he going? He stopped. He's going again. We might see an accident here, guys. I've seen it happen several times. Is he going all the way around? Yeah, he's going all the way around. No, he's changed his mind. He's going that way now. And that's what I'm talking about, guys. The AI does not know how to use a fucking roundabout. But again, I'm nitpicking. I just thought it was funny. It's a game. And I give it a break. The things I don't like, yeah, and again, it's the word don't like. It's not that I hate, I don't like it. I don't like the fact that the game has no features that I can play on my own. There's nothing I can do. I have to be connected to an online server to play the game that they were charging at the point of launch £60 to £100 for, depending on the edition. I just feel that they need to either, if they want to go online only route and digital, then they're going to have to bring out free to play. because I don't agree with supporting a development team that couldn't even be bothered to give something decent to play. People go, they don't all fit on the discs. Well, there's a solution to that then, even though I know they can get them on the discs. But there's a solution to that. Don't add the multiplayer part on the disc. Give us that as the update. Give us that as the you know, patch and that lot. That way, if you don't want to go online with the game, you want to play just the single player part of it, that's on the disc. If you're away on holiday or you live in a caravan, or you're, I've even heard people say that they're deployed, so I take it their army or whatever, you know, and they want to play, they can play their base game. They don't need an internet connection. That single player part that's on the game is there. Even if it's not an online only game, right? You've got your AI versus bot mode. You can go ahead and do that. Play that part. That's on the disc. But anything to do with online and multiplayer, make that all the update. Make that all the patches. Because then that makes sense. Who's with me? Am I wrong? Let me know, guys. I mean, you know, feedback is cool. You know, if I'm wrong, then let me know I'm wrong. But, you know, even if you know they're not going to do it, let me know. Is that something that you agree with? You know, you think that's the way forward? Should they do that? Even if you know they're not going to do that, just say, give your 2 pennies worth, you know. Say, well, yeah, that's actually a better option. Or, nah, that's a shit option. Let me know. It's like the Switch 2. People are actually voicing their opinion. It's nice to see it. I never wanted to see the Switch 2 fail. I've got one, guys. I enjoy it. But so many people are boycotting them fucking cartridges. Them digital key cards. I'm with them. I haven't bought one and I won't. At this day forward, guys, I still only owe 3 games on that. I do want to get some more, but I won't lie, guys, I'm bricking it a little bit. I'm like, is this console going to just fucking flatline? Because they're just, I've looked for the foreseeable future. Even the Resident Evil says keycard. Borderlands on it, keycard. I won't give it yard room. I won't give it time period. It's still on the cartridge, it's still sellable. I don't care, I'm not a seller. I'm one that buys, I'm a collector. I wanted to buy games for the Switch that I could play on the go, but have them as mine. Full games on cartridges that I could take, you know. When I go over my mum and dad's in the summer and barbecue, it's nice to sit there and play a game. Take my mind off things, because people don't understand, I still have anxiety even when I'm having fun. It don't go away. Even got it now, guys. Always got it, but, you know, some days are a little bit easier than others, that's all. But I'm just saying, like, I was really, really disappointed with the way that the Switch 2's just gone down the route of keycards. And they're like, it's a cheaper option. No, it's a shitter option. If you want cheapness, don't get into video games, because there's nothing cheap about video games. They weren't supposed to be cheap. They were supposed to be a niche market for people that wanted to have collections that meant something. You know, they're like books, they're stories. Each one you pop in is different. Like now, I pop this disc out and I put Call of Duty in, I'm an army man. I take this one out and I put Terminator in, I'm a fucking person stopping Terminators. You know, you get the point, guys, right? It's the point. These aren't meant to be cheap, because they weren't meant to be cheap and cheerfully made. They were supposed to be made in such a way that you was blown away by it. I mean, people are moaning about AI making them. I'm not even fussed, guys, to be honest with you, right? If AI does it, it might get less problems. My problem is this. I just want to have something, single player, to keep the yesteryear alive while living in the today of the graphics. That's what I really want. We've got there. Graphics today is amazing. If you're a true through and through gamer, you're living your best life in graphics right now. But we're not living our best life in the way that they're being brought out. Fuck, that stopped me dead. But you get what I mean, guys, you know? We played games on PlayStation that was... We were there for the 3D part of gaming. When games went 3D, we were there for that. And we were there when wheels were hexagons / squares. We were there for all of that. The Mega Drive and Super Nintendo were ahead of their time. They really, really was. They hold up even today where the PlayStation 1 struggles, because they weren't made to have glitches. They weren't made 3D. They were on 2D backgrounds, and they hold up very well today. I mean, you go play Bugs Bunny or Garfield caught in the act, and you're like, wow, look at the fucking graphics on that. And then you go play Garfield on the PlayStation 1 and think, what the fuck? That's because 3D wasn't really, you know, that was a new thing back then, and some games did actually do pretty well. I mean, Resident Evil, people say today, so janky, so crap, but they hold a special place to me. They were really, really good. I remember sitting there as a kid, shitting bricks, opening doors and that, and you get that cutscene where it goes to the door and you hear the door go click and open, and then the big bang behind, and you think, what the fuck's in this room? You didn't know, and the graphics was good, you know, even then it was good. The tank controls, people say, you know, when you got to turn on the spot and then push forward to walk and turn and walk, that was revolutionised. We didn't have movement like that until then. So obviously now they brought out the analog stick. I mean, moving like cars like this, we'd have never had this smooth slide like that back in the day. My God, man, you couldn't drift cars in GT 1 or GT 2 or Tucker Race Driver. It was just go around the corner. You was like you were on fucking glue. But that's the difference. I've seen gaming grow up. That's what I'll say, guys. We've all been there. If you are my age or older, I mean, people that's older than me, they're even more privileged to have seen gaming go from polygons to what it is now. And if you asked anyone, right, you ask OG Duffy or people like that, they'd say, you know, gaming today, it's good, the graphics are brilliant, but the way the games are, they're not there. They're soulless, guys. They don't understand this. Nobody understands this. There's something about owning a physical game. When you go out, you socialise, you're buying things, you find rare games you've never seen before. Does it have a manual? Does it have this? Oh, look at the cool box art on it. And, you know, it lives etched in your minds. I guarantee you there ain't a person now that even watching this video right now cannot close his eyes or her eyes for 1 second and not remember one toy, one VHS tape, one CD cover art, one video game cover art, a poster that you saw for a cinema. Something is etched in your mind that makes you smile and think, oh, I fucking remember that. Oh, that was so dope. And that's the difference, guys. This is what development and people trying to push us into the future don't understand. Some things we want to change. I would love a cure for cancer, 100% cure for it. I would love that. I would love medicine to be on the highest level we've ever seen it. But when it comes to things like video games, leave it where it's at. Give us an option to be able to have physical games. And if certain games have to cost more money for us to buy, fine, just price it better. Price it like the way you do agings, you know, 18, teenager, you know, young, 3 and up. Do that, but with games. So if a game's going to cost billions of pounds to make, like GTA, right? I'm not going to lie, guys. I'd pay 100 quid. I'd pay 100 quid for GTA 6, provided it's all on the disc, and it's exactly what they say it's going to be. I won't pay that for Call of Duty. Call of Duty, in the state that it's in today, I think it's only worth 20 quid. And it's not because of this, and it's not because of that. It's not because it's boring. Because believe it or not, guys, Call of Duty is never boring. I thoroughly enjoy the game for what it is. I don't like the way they package it. It's like the story mode is second to nature. They don't care about it. It's like, oh, fuck, we forgot to put a story mode in. Just give them, I'll tell you what, add a little bit extra to this map and that map and that map, and just put some story dialogue on it, and, yeah, that'll do. And that's how I feel it is. You know, you're not, I mean, who remembers Resistance Fall of Man? Those games today, graphically, don't really, they've kind of aged quite badly considering they're only on the PS3 system. But that story, you know, Ethan Page, or his name was Ethan Hale, I forgot his name, guys, so I don't really have it. But like Gears of War, you know, Marcus Phoenix, you get to know these characters, the Master Chief in Halo, you get to know them, and you get to see and hear their voice, and you get to go through these campaigns and these story modes with them. When that goes away and you're just thinking about player versus player, player versus player, you lose all that memory, all that interest, all that fun of like, oh, I'm playing as this character because he's a badass, and oh, he's fucking cool. Like, you know, Samsus out of Primal. If you took that out and just went, oh well, we'll put him in Smash Brothers only from now on. He dies off like Wario. What happened to Wario fucking games? All we get now is little ditty games with Wario. We want a proper full-fledged Wario's campaign. I don't care if it's side-scrolling Wario, 3D Wario, I don't care, we want a new Wario game. What about Waluigi? He could do with a mega game, that'd be pretty cool. That's just from the Nintendo front. PlayStation, man, we need some more Crash Bandicoot style games. We would like another Ratchet and Clank. We would love another Jak and Dexter. We would love another Medieval. We would love another Medal of Honor. I know Tom Clancy passed away, but don't let his legacy die. Bring some more Tom Clancy games. On PlayStation 3, we had Hawk, we had this, that, and the other, we had Rainbow Six Siege, and, you know, all these games. What about rebooting it? Reboot the series. You know, fucking do Tom Clancy's Vegas, Rainbow Six Vegas 1 and 2 again. Do fucking ones where you're a special fucking group of people in the Alps or something, I don't know. It's imagination. Today, there's no competition. We want it. We want as many games as we can get our hands on. We want to be able to sit there like, holy shit, there's 50, 60 games coming out this month alone and I can't wait. But good games. Don't let us know. Keep it all under wraps until the game's nearly ready. And I mean nearly ready. Not, I've just made the fucking screenshot of the fucking game art. Here's the game, by the way, we're 10 years off it, but now you're all excited for it. We're going to try and get the game out in 6 months and fuck it. Take your time. Bring us great games and we will support your development. You know, there's a mass library of games that could do with a remaster. I'd like to get some, you know, great arcade games. Nintendo have some great licenses. So does Sega, though. They keep doing Sonic. What about all these great games? What about Virtual Cop? Bring us the actual arcade port of Virtual Cop 1 and 2. Silent Scope 1 and 2. Bring them out on disc. Let us play the real arcade games of them. Here's some more for you. Outrun, Afterburner. Fucking hell, man. These games have never been ported to a physical home console as the arcade variant. We've always had the home console versions like Mega Drive, Space Harrier, and this, that, and the other. If they brought us Compilation 1 with Outrun 1, Space Harrier 1, and Afterburner 1, and said 30 quid for the original arcade ones, and then say, I don't know, a year from now we get number 2, Space Harrier 2, Afterburner 2, Outrun 2, fucking hell yeah, man, I'm down. Then go down the Sega Rally route and the Daytona route. It would be awesome. We don't always want new games. We just want fun games. And games we not got to play yet. I mean, like, Scudra. That's a license by, again, Sega. Why haven't we got that one? These games aren't for everyone, guys. So I'm not sitting here saying that all you 18-year-olds and 23 and 25-year-olds will want them games. No. That's for us old-timers. Us all up there pushing 36 and 45, you know. We want these games. We want these fucking arcade games that we went there pumping coins into them. And, you know, now they've all disappeared and their actual arcade counterparts have all, you know, very much give up the ghost. It's time now to bring them back, put them on disc so we can play them. I'd love the, you know, Donkey Kong. The one where Mario jumps over the barrels. I think that's fucking hilarious and fun. Put that on there. Root Beer Tapper, all that lot. Put them on our actual disc. And let a lot of us oldies experience them one more time. But also we can show, you know, the older generation, well, I should say the new generation of our old generation of games and what we liked about them. The amount of times I play Pac-Man and that, guys, and I don't stream it because I'm just enjoying myself. Like I said, right, I'm not anything more than a gamer, guys. I'm a gamer. I don't care about platform. I don't care about PC, Nintendo, Sega, PlayStation, Xbox. I'm a gamer. I play all walks of life on all different systems. I fucking enjoy it. But I'll say this, guys. Like I said with this game, this don't feel like Test Drive because the real developers didn't develop the game. It would be like Capcom trying to make Mortal Kombat, guys, or vice versa. NetherRealm's trying to make Street Fighter. It just wouldn't be Street Fighter, and that wouldn't be Mortal Kombat. NetherRealms and Ed Boon need to make Mortal Kombat, and Capcom and the Japanese team need to make Street Fighter. It's as simple as that. I'd say a game, guys, I'd like to see a reboot, and maybe they could bring it out then as an arcade exclusive as well. Final Fight. I think Final Fight, a new one with the original characters, you know, Hager and Guy, and maybe, you know, a bonus for beating the game, you unlock Final Fight Arcade and Final Fight 2. I don't know, whatever, guys, I don't care. It'd be fun. I think that'd be a great game, and I'd be down to play that. I really, really would. I think the fascination with me, guys, in when they remaster games or remake them is I get to see the games I enjoyed as a child, what they're like today. You know, sometimes when they make a game from the ground up, people don't like it. Like, they didn't like Resident Evil 3, Resident Evil 2. And you know something, guys? I didn't like Resident Evil 3 that much myself. It's grown on me that much that I prefer that Nemesis now. Believe it or not, the original Nemesis now looks a little bit goofy compared to the new one. He actually does look fucking scary. You know, he's got like a bit of a melted face happening. His voice, the way he does it, is creepy as shit. And I will be playing through that game again next year, guys. I have to. I love that game. So Resident Evil 3 will be getting played through again on the PS5 version of the game. I cannot wait. And I might not stream it, guys, because, I mean, it's been done. And I just want to enjoy it. But if you guys want to see it, do let me know. And I will be doing recordings. Now, my recordings next year, guys, are going to be very different. Some will have me talking like this. And some won't. I would like to have more of me not talking in them than when I am. Because I get to do the ones with non-talking in the daytime. Because obviously I'm having conversations with my wife. And obviously sometimes the door goes, the phone's ringing. When I'm not talking on the mic, it's a lot easier just to still be playing and, you know, do everything around me. Whereas when I'm talking like this and then I get distracted, I completely lose track of what I'm doing, thoughts and everything, and it all goes to shit, guys. So that's why I said it'll be a lot easier to do it with no mic. Also, it helps my anxiety levels and my illnesses, so it's just basically all better all round, guys. So in the new year, understand that some gameplays will have no mic. I might come on, do an introduction, guys, like, hey guys, back again, today we're playing this, blah, 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 blah. Right, I'm going to cut the mic off, and then we'll get on with it, guys. Might do that, right, because at least then you'll know what I'm doing. And, yeah, I mean, we did it with Dead Space, guys, and I think people enjoyed that. We beat that game, and I really thoroughly enjoyed playing through that. So, you know, I did start doing the Callisto project, and I got an auto-save part where it's actually auto-saved in a really awkward place, which sucks because I'm right near the end of the game, but I've got myself stuck where I've got no health and it's auto-saved where I've still got no health and I'm in a fight. So it's like, what to do? I really don't know, guys. But like I said, next year I've got a lot of plans, so stay tuned, guys. I'm not going to say much more than that because what I think is big and moving forward and I'm excited for, other people might think, that's boring, that's crap, and oh God, is that it? But if I'm not your cup of tea, I fully understand. I appreciate everyone's opinion, and I appreciate everyone that has rocked with me since 2019. I've been a very slow burn, guys. I know I have. And it means a lot. It means a lot for the people that understand, and understand that I'm doing this for a hobby, and it's fun for me. So hopefully I can continue to make somebody's day or night or whatever, whenever you watch it, guys, for a bit of fun. Sometimes I like to believe I'm speaking a little bit of gospel and not just all bullshit and bollocks. You know, sometimes I like to think someone's like, yeah, he's right, or he's a fucking dumbass. But, you know, it is what it is, guys. So, anyway, I'm not going to make this gameplay go on and on and on. I think I've got what I wanted to say out of the way, guys. I do want to play other games, but I wanted to give my opinion on what I've been dealing with, and this, that, and the other. Like I said, I called the game at the beginning Test Drive Solar Crap, and the reason I called it that is because I've had nothing but problems with it, and it weren't great. But as you can see so far, guys, we've had no problems, so... But then again, I've only been driving around. I haven't been collecting things, I haven't been racing. I'm probably going to have a lot more problems again, but it's a little bit easier when you're not recording the gameplay, guys. So, you know, if it goes off, it goes off. I'll just get frustrated with it again and be like, for fuck's sake, and so on and so forth. Now, people that's playing this game before me, and even after me, or even now, will know what I'm saying and be like, why the fuck did my lights just turn off? Yeah, turn them back on. It's fucking dark as shit to turn the lights off. But, yeah, so, like I said, those who have played the game knows my frustrations are like, yep, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. But, as I said, I take the game as face value. It's cheap. It's a bit of fun. Hopefully it will get better and I won't keep getting these error codes. If I do, Nacon, try and sort these error codes out. The game is now well over a year old. You said you've got more benchmarks to hit on here. You've got another map or whatever coming. Well, before thinking about stuff like that, you need to fix the problems with the game. But hopefully, guys, we can pull gaming back and we can sort it out. I mean, I've read that the James Bond game's been pushed back till May. I don't mind games being delayed if they're being delayed for the right reason, you know, for people that are buying the physical discs, they're going to be able to play it on day one. No updates, no patches. Then I don't mind delays. What I do mind delays is when they do all that and all they did was sort out that they didn't want people to get refunds, basically. The game's still fucked, you still need to update it, you need the patches to play the game, and they just thought they'd do a cheap, cheerful way of doing it and fuck you and the money you spent on it. I hate that. But hopefully we don't get that with James Bond, because I'm really, really, really looking forward to that game, guys. Really, really am. Story-driven, generic Bond character. It looks fun. I'm really looking forward to it, guys. So, yeah. But anyway, guys, we're going to pull over right here, I think. End the gameplay here. You've seen enough, heard me talk enough bollocks, guys. In a nutshell, I'll say the game is... It's alright. It's generic. It's alright. I feel sorry for the people that paid full price for the game. I don't know what more to say than that. Hopefully that they will fix and iron these problems out. But a year and 4 months in and we've still got these problems. It's not great. It really ain't. I think all online only games should be free at the end of the day. They can say you're not supporting the developer. Have a Patreon. You won't probably get as much support as you think you would. But that's your fault for making online only games. Give us an option. Make games single player. If the game is more about being online, playing versus player, give us a mode. Doesn't matter if it's polished to the fucking hills. Just give us a mode that we can play on our own, bot versus bot. Like, I really wanted to get Starship Troopers, guys. I got completely put off when I realised can't play the game offline. Same with Helldivers 2. Put off the game. And again, right, with them games drop down to like $9.99 or so one day. One day, guys, I might take the plunge. We will see. But they're only worth about that much. I don't know how many people are playing it when I get it. I don't know. As you can see, guys, I've been driving around here for, what, best part of nearly an hour, I'd imagine. And as you can see, where's names popping up? Where are people, guys? There ain't nobody playing. So, you know, that says a lot. Done it a year and 4 months in and people have already give up. They're done with it. Great. But anyway, guys, hopefully you all have an amazing new year. Hopefully you let the new year in well and it all comes, and hopefully all your families are prospered by it. You know, you don't have any illnesses or don't have any mishaps and that lot. Hopefully you go into the new year smooth and swimmingly, as I'll say, and enjoy yourself. Don't get too drunk. We all have them days where we have a bit too much sherbet, as I'll say, and it's not worth it the days after, especially as you get older. Fucking hell, about it hits like a freight train. But like I said, I don't drink that much anymore. I have the odd beer from time to time, and I mean odd beer from time to time. I don't touch spirits at all. I never will again. I made that promise to myself as well as everyone else in my family, so I'll never touch spirits. But I hope you all have an amazing new year. And I'll see you all, guys, in 2026. Thank you very much for watching. Very much appreciated. And I'll see you all in the next one.